Jim Klein and I are delighted to be here this evening from the American Benefits Council. As many of you all know, we've worked with the Pension Rights Center for many years now, and we've had a few differences over the years, but a surprising number of common ground issues and joint endeavors as well, including the Pension Rights Center's Conversation on Coverage, from which we are all still being rewarded from that collaboration. The Karens, as we sometimes refer to them in our office, Karen Friedman and Karen Ferguson, are wonderfully warm. They're incredibly inclusive. They're my friends. They're our friends. We at the American Benefits Council greatly appreciate and respect their commitment and the commitment of Pension Rights Center to retirement security, and we're very, very pleased to be part of this evening. Now, if I could just turn briefly to our first awards recipient, Senator Grassley. As a sixth-term senator from Iowa, Mr. Grassley has had many times grappled with issues surrounding retirement policy. As a senior member and former chairman of the Senate Finance Committee and former chairman of the Senate Special Committee on Aging, Senator Grassley has strengthened retirement security. He's promoted greater opportunities for savings. He has helped participants understand their benefits and helped to give them the tools to make good decisions and about their retirement, and help to ensure that those people who maintain retirement plans and work with retirement plans always do the right thing. Transparency is important to him. He knows a good idea when he sees one. As just one example of that, he helped to make permanent the pension counseling project that the Pension Rights Center sponsored. That project has helped thousands of Americans in 29 states that now have counseling projects. So he's helped many, many people. When I was talking with the folks at Pension Rights Center and we were discussing this award, I was asked to describe Mr. Grassley as a superhero, as a favorite superhero, Superman. And his likeness is readily observed. Senator Grassley is quietly confident. He's affable. He's committed to his work. He goes about his day and his business. But should the need arise, as quick as you can look in the sky and know whether it's a plane or a bird or Senator Grassley, he's there as the protector and the champion of the people across this country to help ensure their retirement security. Senator Grassley is a true superhero, and we are more than delighted to see him receive this award this year.
Thank you very much for inviting me to take part in your celebration. It's a real honor to be called a superhero, and I'm grateful for the recognition. However, I'd like to turn the compliments back to every one of you in this room. All of you have worked very hard on three fronts. One, you've worked to make sure that pensions are a part of workplace benefits as much as possible. Employers don't have to offer pension benefits. Good policy should encourage them to do just that. Number two, you've worked to make sure that pensions obligations are fulfilled, not just unfunded promises. And number three, you've worked to help workers understand the benefits that they've earned and how to make the most of them. And of course, this isn't an easy task. Pension benefits are very complex. Communicating how they work is a challenge you've embraced and reflects a talent that you possess. Without your work, we'd have far less retirement income security than we do now. We'd have a public less educated about the critical need to save for retirement, whether it's through employer pensions or individual savings, or the best known of all, Social Security, or all of the above. A few weeks ago, information came out showing an increase in the national savings rate. Understandably, that made headlines. If there's any silver lining in the clouds of a slow economy, it might be that people are trying to build up a little financial security. The challenge for all of us is to keep the momentum going through good economic times as well as bad economic times. I'm honored to be singled out for my work on the pension counseling and information program established through the Older Americans Act and administered by the Administration on Aging. Workers need technical help to receive the benefits they've accrued. But generally speaking, I tend to de-emphasize older and aging when I talk about retirement income. This is something that workers need to consider from their first job forward through life. The minute people become eligible for any kind of employer-provided retirement benefit, I advise them to sign up. It may be counterintuitive for people just starting out to think about retirement, but that's a resistance that they need to fight. If you're a frugal guy like me, one of the great pleasures in life is, of course, the miracle of compound interest. That's a message I'm happy to share with my children, grandchildren, and anyone who will listen. And I look forward to continuing to work with all of you to spread this very important word. So could I once again thank you for this honor, but more importantly, thank you for your work, and congratulations to the Pension Rights Center on your 35th anniversary.